الحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله سبحان الله 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 الحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله 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 يا الله 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 يا حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله ليس لها من دون الله كاشفا 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 لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين مبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين أستغفر الله إن الله كان توابا 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 لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله 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 لا إله إلا الله رسول الله يا 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 لطيف 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 يا فتاح يا عليم يا فتاح يا عليم يا فتاح يا عليم يا فتاح يا عليم يا الله 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 تبنا إلى الله ورجعنا إلى الله وندمنا على تبنا يا الله ورجعنا يا الله وندمنا يا الله وندمنا يا الله تبنا يا الله تبنا يا الله تبنا ورجعنا يا الله ورجعنا يا الله ورجعنا يا الله ورجعنا يا الله وندمنا 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 يا الله الله
If somebody collects
أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. سبحان الله الحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله. 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 سبحان الله الحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله 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 يا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله كاشفا ليس لها من دون الله 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 كاشفا لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين لا إله إلا الله الملك الحق المبين محمد رسول الله صادق الوعد الأمين أستغفر الله إن الله كان توابا 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 لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله 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 يا 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 لطيف 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 يا فتاح يا عليم يا فتاح يا عليم يا فتاح يا عليم يا فتاح يا عليم يا الله 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 تبنا إلى الله ورجعنا إلى الله وندمنا على ما فعلنا تبنا يا الله ورجعنا يا الله وندمنا يا الله وندمنا يا الله تبنا يا الله تبنا يا الله تبنا يا الله تبنا يا الله ورجعنا يا الله ورجعنا يا الله ورجعنا يا الله ورجعنا يا الله وندمنا 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 يا الله الله الله
Thank you for joining us for Masjid dinner. This evening is a catalyst for the years to come. We will have many speakers this evening, so please be respectful and listen. Washrooms are down the hall for both men and women. For children under the age of 12, parents must check them into the kids' activities room in the corner.
Before we begin, we acknowledge that we are on the unceded ancestral traditional territories of the Wakongan and Wasan people. As Muslims on this land, it's important to honor and respect the first people.
We will now have Brother Isa start with us for the recitation of the Quran.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللهم اجعل جمعنا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما ولا تجعل فينا ولا معنا شقيا ولا محروما. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا أنفقوا من طيبات ما كسبتم ومما أخرجنا لكم من الأرض ولا تيمموا الخبيث منه تنفقون ولستم بآخذيه إلا أن تنفقوا فيه واعلموا أن الله غني حميد. الشيطان يعدكم الفقر ويأمركم بالفحشاء والله يعدكم مغفرة منه وفضلا والله واسع عليم. يؤتي الحكمة من يشاء ومن يؤت الحكمة فقد أوتي خيرا كثيرا وما يذكر إلا أولو الألباب. وما أنفقتم من نفقة أو نذرتم من نذر فإن الله يعلم وما للظالمين من أنصار. الصدقات فنعما هي وإن تخفوها وتؤتوها الفقراء فهو خير لكم وإن تخفوها وتؤتوها الفقراء فهو خير لكم ويكفر عنكم من سيئاتكم والله بما تعملون خبير صدق الله العظيم.
First, we will have Omar and Abdul share a few words on the madrasa and education goals of the community.
Please pay attention to the screen.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm going to talk to you about the vision and goals for providing quality Islamic education to the Muslim community in Victoria. Our vision is clear. We aim to offer top-notch Islamic education, focusing on Quran studies and memorization, as well as Islamic studies. Focusing on Quran recitation and memorization, as well as Islamic studies, including fiqh, seerah, history, akhlaq, and aqidah to children aged 6 to 18. Additionally, we strive to create an Islamic environment suitable for parents and younger children aged 3 to 5 years old. Our goals are aligned with this vision. We aim to ensure that every child has confidence to read the Quran, reciting the tajweed, and providing them with the opportunities to memorize the Quran according to their age. And endeavor in our program. We also prioritize teaching fundamental Islamic principles according to the Sunnah wal Jama'ah and instilling a love for Islam in our students, encouraging them to be proud Muslims. Furthermore, we are committed to working closely with parents, providing them with the support needed to guide their children and their educational journey. We understand the importance of having dedicated and caring teachers who are not only knowledgeable, but also skilled in imparting knowledgeable effectively. Our approach is professional, and we are dedicated to addressing all matters related to our madrasa with professionalism and diligence. In conclusion, our vision is clear: to provide a maturing environment where children can flourish academically and spiritually, grounded in Islamic teachings. We invite you to join us on this journey towards excellence in Islamic education. Together, let us build a brighter future for our children and our community. Jazakallah khair.
We will start with a topic that is crucial for understanding the aspirations and desires for the next generation. What the youth want. As society evolves, so do the hopes and dreams and expectations of our youth. In this presentation, we will explore the key elements that drive today's youth, showing their values, aspirations, and the world vision.
First and foremost, youth seek authenticity and purpose in their lives. We crave genuine connections. We want more safe spaces, mental health dialogue, and open discussions with youth. We want to align ourselves with more opportunities like summer jobs, community activities, hiking, youth bonding trips, game nights, and more. Us youth seek purposeful opportunities that allow us to make a difference in the world around us.
Youth want more opportunities that enable their personal and professional growth. We aspire to develop our skills, pursue our passions, and have meaningful careers. However, to To achieve this, we want more opportunities to volunteer in our community. We actively seek environments that nurture our potential and empower us to thrive. Youth need opportunities to participate actively in decision-making processes that affect their lives. This includes involvement in community activities, opportunities for leadership and development.
Youth today seek more than just economic opportunities. We long for spaces where our voices are heard and valued. We aspire to meaningful employment. We want more leadership roles that empower us to shape our communities. Youth need to feel a sense of belonging and acceptance within their communities. Embracing their cultural identity, diverse contributes to their overall being. We long for safe spaces, both physical and emotional, where we can feel freely to express ourselves and engage in open dialogue about pressing issues like mental health. Besides our desire for adventure and exploration, whether through outdoor activities like hiking trips or cultural events that celebrate diversity and heritage, youth seek experiences that foster personal growth and societal impact in a sense of belonging in a rapidly changing world.
We are joined by BCMA and spiritual counselor Yahya on behalf of MSA and Sister Wilson.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Can you guys hear me all right? Jazakumullah khairan for everyone attending this fundraiser today. I stand before you as the president of the Muslim Student Association at the University of Victoria, and I've been blessed to serve the Muslim community at UVic for over a year now and counting. Alhamdulillah, our association has been a beacon of unity, support, and enlightenment for the Muslim community at UVic. Through our collective efforts, we have achieved remarkable milestones that not only enhance our identity as Muslims, but also strengthen our bonds with the broader community. One of our most cherished initiatives has been organizing iftar meals every day at the university during this holy month of Ramadan. Last year, we organized them 4 days a week, and this year we upgraded to every single day of the month of Ramadan. We wanted to make the experience special and communal for all students. These iftar dinners not only allow students to easily break their fast on campus, but they also provide a sense of unity and brotherhood when we come together to pray and eat our iftar. We also organize frequent events and gatherings that cater to the interests of the community and allow Muslim students to make connections with their brothers and sisters in Islam. One of our events that we've organized several times is a hike through various mountains here in Victoria. These events give Muslim students an opportunity to meet other Muslim students and make connections, which is vital, especially for students who are either new to the city or potentially new to Islam. Our educational halaqas have also been equally impactful. We have delved into various Islamic topics, such as the profound Islamic perspective on human rights, specifically in the context of Palestine. And we have also had talks addressing common doubts that people pose against Islam. These sessions have not only been instrumental in enriching our understanding of the deen, but also in empowering us to articulate and share this knowledge with others, creating a more informed dialogue within our community. A significant highlight of our journey was we collaborated with Miftah Institute to host the famous Habib Nurmagomedov in Vancouver. He came and delivered an insightful talk about his legacy and his wisdoms, and all proceeds from the events went to relief efforts in Gaza. Looking ahead, the prospect of establishing an education and cultural center for the Muslim community in Victoria is a beacon of hope for addressing the challenges of adequate prayer space, especially during Salat al-Jum'ah, for providing a nurturing environment for our youth and their religious education. This center would be envisioned as a comprehensive hub for spiritual growth, for learning, for cultural exchange, and it promises to be a vital resource for the Muslim community in Victoria, fulfilling a wide array of needs and fostering a stronger, more cohesive community. In closing, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for your unwavering support and contribution to this goal. Together, we have achieved remarkable things, and inshallah, we will continue to work towards towards our shared vision for the Muslim Community Center. Let's move forward, inshallah, with unity, for with unity lies our strength. Jazakumullahu khairan. I also want to read something on behalf of Sister Dawson, our spiritual care provider at UVic, who couldn't make it today, unfortunately, but I'm going to read her speech. Assalamu alaikum, respected brothers and sisters. I feel blessed with the opportunity to serve the vibrant Muslim community here as a Muslim spiritual care provider at the University of Victoria. Over the past 2.5 years, I've had the privilege of engaging with over 800 students through various programs aimed at nurturing their spiritual, mental, and intellectual growth. One of the cornerstones of our efforts has been the hadith classes, where we delve into the timeless wisdom of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. These classes serve as a guiding light, illuminating the path of righteousness and instilling a deep connection to our faith. In addition to this, our women's halaqa provide a safe space for sisters to come together, share their experiences, and empower one another through knowledge and sisterhood. These gatherings foster a sense of belonging and solidarity, crucial for navigating the challenges of modern life. Our iftar programs during Ramadan not only satisfy the physical hunger, but also nourish the soul as we break bread together in unity and gratitude. These moments of communal worship, including Taraweeh programs, strengthen our bonds as a community and remind us of the importance of empathy and compassion. Recognizing the importance of mental health in our community, we have organized seminars and workshops to raise awareness and provide support for those struggling with mental health issues. By destigmatizing mental illness and offering resources for healing, we strive to create a culture of care and understanding within our community. Moreover, our commitment to human rights extends beyond our own community as we seek to advocate for justice and equality for all. Through educational seminars and advocacy initiatives, we aim to equip our youth with the knowledge and tools to become agents of positive change in society. Our cooking clubs not only teach practical skills, but also serve as a means of cultural exchange, celebrating the rich diversity of our community through food and fellowship. Furthermore, our Islamic lectures in UVic schools bridge the gap between academia and spirituality, offering students a deeper understanding of the Islamic teachings in a contemporary context. And perhaps most importantly, our one-on-one spiritual counseling provides personalized guidance and support for those in need, offering a listening ear and a compassionate heart to those facing personal struggles and spiritual dilemmas. In conclusion, the needs of Muslim students and youth in North America are multifaceted, requiring a holistic approach that addresses their spiritual, intellectual, and emotional well-being. By providing educational opportunities, fostering community engagement, and promoting a culture of compassion and inclusivity, we can empower the next generation to thrive and contribute positively to society. Together, let us continue to strive for excellence in serving our community and fulfilling our collective responsibilities to uphold the values of faith, justice, and compassion. Thank you.
Sister Selena Salman Araf, who introduced the Early Childhood Project. Sana Salim has a master's in educational leadership and master's in educational psychology, and educator with a vast experience of 20 years in private educational sector of Pakistan. She has worked in many capacities as an ECE and primary teacher, as a teacher trainer, a principal, and a renewed early childhood school. She has a passion of teaching and nurturing young minds.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. I am overwhelmed to be here, a part of this community. I'm honored and thankful to Brother Adil and Brother Waleed, who considered me worthy for this huge responsibility. The responsibility of providing the community with a dedicated childcare and a community center, which will be one of its kind in Greater Victoria, hoping to be one of its kind. I, being a mother and a part of this community, understand the importance of nurturing children in an Islamic environment And I'm sure a lot of you reciprocate my feelings as well. Especially being in a country where we serve as a minority, where our children and our youth, as mentioned many times before, have to face cultural differences and dilemmas every day. This vibrant and inclusive childcare project will be one of the many steps towards addressing this concern. This project aims to be rooted in Islamic values and ideologies, fostering integration and understanding across all communities, building our strength. This dedicated space will provide our children with an affordable and safe place to learn and experience the world through a lens of Islamic learning and practices, following a learning through play approach. Our Learn Through Play activity-based curriculum will be woven around the values of respect, unity, responsibilities towards self, social responsibilities, compassion, empathy, tolerance, and above all, connection with nature, which are the basic ethical preachings of Islam. This center will not only build the academic learning of our children, but also aim to work towards developing their social, emotional health along with their spiritual growth. Overall, we believe, and I have the strong belief, that this initiative will foster a supportive community by creating a supportive and inclusive community within the childcare center, where children, parents, staff, and every member of the community will feel valued and respected. Our team is working tirelessly to making this dream a reality, and we hope to open the doors for our children in August. Your support towards this project is highly appreciated. Inshallah. Thank you.
We will now hear from Shafia, a community leader many of you know of and role model, who will speak on behalf of the women in the community on the visions and goals.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Let us take ourselves to 2218 Quadra Street, Masjid Al-Iman, this place where we call our second home. This place where we gather daily, weekly, or monthly to pray, to learn, to connect. This place where generations continue to benefit from. And as we do so, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first. And we give gratitude to all those brothers and sisters who have lived in Victoria for more than 25 to 30 years, who must have gathered in the same way we are gathered here today, to talk about the needs of the community then, to plan, to fundraise, to contribute and sacrifice time and efforts selflessly. And today, we have benefited from this. Some of these legendary Muslims may be here today. Others may have moved away, while some may have never lived to see it, or ever stepped into the masjid. But guess what? Their reward continues on as a sadaqatul jariyah for them. Now, as I represent the voice of the women, we must first realize that our role as Muslim women stretches beyond just our family, our homes, and into the masjid, especially living here in the West. Why? Because we are the mothers of the community and the heart and soul of any society. And while we continue to outgrow the space of our masjid, our collective needs also continue to grow. Additionally, the challenges and needs of the women today compared to the needs of the women 25 to 30 years ago may somewhat be the same, but are also very different. Imagine integrating these needs where we consider an eco-friendly masjid and community center in the future to reduce the negative impact on the environment. Obviously, a larger prayer hall, childcare facilities, a community kitchen where we can prepare meals together or cater for our own events, more enrichment and recreational spaces for our youth and seniors, social gatherings, an accessible space for our growing library, a private space for women's Quran studies, and safe space for women's Quran studies, halaqas, educational workshops, counseling services, and support programs to tackle the growing mental health and identity crisis faced by some of our youth. Currently, we are forced to rent a private room at Crystal Pool every month to host some of these workshops. And last but not least, promoting an active and healthy lifestyle by having a women's only gym and sport facility so that inshallah we become independent from always having to rent these facilities from outside, and of course for explaining over and over again for them to accommodate for the Muslim women's needs. So as we look ahead 3 years from now, 5 years from now, or even 25 years from now, let's make an intention that is not only about an immediate benefit for us now, but that's not the way to think of it, right? But rather a selfless intention to positively impact and benefit the future generations of Muslims to come. Knowing that when our efforts and contributions become realized, whether we remain in Victoria or not, whether our children are still small or all grown up, whether we live to see the future masjid or not, that we remember for every prayer, every knowledge gained, every program initiated, every righteous youth that becomes a product of this collective effort will lead to a bank of ajr and ongoing reward for us, inshallah. Our brothers and sisters 25 to 30 years ago did their part, and may Allah accept from them. Now it's our turn to expand that good, to make this inevitable and collective need soon a reality, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan.
We will now hear from Elder Voice through Dr. Hussein Zahab.
Now we'll hear from Brother Nawab Shah, who will share our elder voice and history of our Masjid as long-standing member of UCMA.
Because your way to the hospital and we stay for 2-3 nights in the pile of snow, and then we come back to it. Inshallah, for our senior brother and sister, we will have for you guys community center. You guys gonna have some place to go there and enjoy with your brother and sister. And I promise you guys a dua for me. So I bring you guys a lot of fun. So inshallah, we can burn that place soon as possible. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I don't know anything.
We will now hear from the elder voice through Dr. Hussein Dahab. We will hear from Mustafa Abdul Salah of Olive Branch Revival Foundation through a video provided.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, dear community. I am very grateful to be able to join you virtually for this beautiful event as I'm out of town. I spoke to Brother Adil Bituni about the proposal of the project. He shared with me the slide deck as well as the vision for this project, which you either have either seen or you will see soon bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And he asked me to provide a statement to the audience that will be attending in person. I wanted to share with everyone as well as with myself a simple wisdom that I have learned over the years, especially pertaining to long-term projects. These are projects that might span many years, or they might span multiple generations. And in this case, this project that Adil and his team are proposing will probably be spanning many years as well as multiple generations. What I've learned over the years is that the core team that starts such a long-term project, they need to do a few things. There are obvious things like the financial feasibility, the logistical feasibility, but there's also something that we can refer to as the inclusivity feasibility, which leads to proper succession. And what I mean by that is that the core team for any long-term project, yes, they are coming with overwhelming passion, overwhelming drive, which is super important because it takes so much effort to start any project, save a project as large as the one that Adil will be proposing. But one thing that this team, as well as all of us, should be supporting is to be as inclusive as possible. So in our overwhelming passion and overwhelming drive, it's important to be cognizant that we do not marginalize different community groups and different community members. And the reason for that is that at some point, the core team is going to feel tired, is going to feel burned out. They might end up moving to another city. They might end up jumping on another project. But the community needs this project to keep moving forward. And when the core team, the initiating team, moves on or they decrease in numbers, they need to have a large pool of community members and leaders that are willing to join this project, to take it on, and to be as passionate and as driven as the core team, and they should be as willing to sacrifice as the founding team of the project. So this is something that is very important that I found that distinguishes between a successful long-term project and an unsuccessful long-term project. And the point is that we are as inclusive as possible and as welcoming as possible and as patient as possible with people until they are fully committed, until they have full buy-in, so that the longevity, so that the success of the project continues until its full realization many years down the line. Many years that even potentially our children and our grandchildren might be the ones that will benefit from the fruit of this project. I just wanted to share that with you. جزاكم الله خيرا, and inshallah, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make all initiatives in this community successful, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help everyone and all of us to work together for the betterment of our community. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Hearing from our diverse community, we will share the voices from Afghanistan through Brother Adam.
So it's going to be very short. Actually, I was hoping that Ahmed Hamad would be here, but I haven't seen him. So I reached out to different groups because this is not a project for the BCMA Victoria branch, but it's for all of us. And I met with the leadership with Dar al-Ahsan, and the conversation was very positive because, as you know, they have also a project of building a mosque, and we tried actually to get everyone together. So this is the positive news I have for you. It's really the conversation was very positive, and we will continue this conversation so we can join forces. And maybe so they continue because I'm holding the rest of it, right? Okay, sure.
We will hear from Noor Adin on a membership and important role of being a BCMA member in our community.
Assalamu alaikum. So today I'm going to talk to you about membership in our community. So I have two questions for my presentation. So I have two questions that they will ask and I'll try to answer for you here. The first question is, what is the most updated numbers about BCMA membership here in Victoria? Alhamdulillah, our community is growing. We have surpassed 5,000 people. However, unfortunately, the active members in our community are the minority. We have a small number. We have around 390 people in our database, but out of those 390 people, a little bit over 100 are active members. So big percentage of these people, they either left the city or their membership have expired. So if you have been a member of BCMA, that membership, so make sure you check the expiry dates. As I said, big percentage of people, their membership is already expired. Also, when it comes to our status as a chapter or a branch, according to BCMA constitution and rules, in order to become a chapter, to attain the status of chapter and maintain it, or attain the status of branch and to attain it and maintain it, you need to keep a good standing of membership. And unfortunately, I'm here to tell you that the lowest rates of membership in our community are amongst the women. And unfortunately, again, the chapter for women in our city are in the verge of losing their status of a chapter. So this is not to be bringing some negative news, but to lay the truth as it is. We need active membership. So all sisters who are here, if you are not a member, or if your membership has expired, or if you know one of your friends who doesn't have a membership or the membership expired, we want you to renew and sign up again, and be active members by mobilizing and asking other people to join us. So in every table, there are small pieces of paper. Every piece of paper has a QR code. So there's a barcode there. If you scan it with your phone, it will open up the link right away in your phone, so you can sign up. Also, if you don't want to do it, or you can't do it right now, on this is a website. There is a link for membership. The Masjid Al-Iman's website also, there is a link where you can sign up. And also, we are going to post, and in fact, there are some posts in the Masjid Al-Iman that have the QR code that you can scan with your phone, and you can sign up or renew your membership. So we come to the second question. Why do I need to sign up? What are the merits of membership? Maybe other people can do it. So firstly and foremost, having active membership allows you to run for office in a sense. You can become a member or a director at either at the ladies or the women's board or the men's board. Also, having active membership allows you to vote. So if you don't have active membership, you cannot elect anybody. Maybe you have an idea, you have a friend who have ideas about how to build good, to have good activities for us here in the city. Well, you need to be their voice. You need to be the enabler who allows them or enables them to become board directors so they can bring these ideas forward. Secondly, alhamdulillah, our community is growing and we have a lot of youth. So we want the youth also to join to have membership and become directors, either for the ladies board or for the men's board. Why do we need that? We need diversity. We need different voices. And we need youth here to represent their peers. We are in their 50s, we are in our 50s or 60s. We will do our best to represent the youth, but no one will represent you better than yourself. So in conclusion, for all attendees here, if you are a member, that's good, but we ask you to mobilize and ask other people to join us. If you are not an active member, please sign up, either right now or later on, and be again an active person in the community and mobilize and ask other people to join us. Thank you so much.
Brother Adele will present us on how we got here, a journey for our masjid and community.
So first, let's really thank our young MC. So thank you so much for the excellent work. Also, Ahmed Hamad, who just joined us. So I was recognizing you earlier. So I think the timing was a little bit kind of wrong on my side. But also, I recognize all of you, but we do have actually very important guests with us today. So imagine Honorable Grace Rohr, she's with us. She's the Minister of Child and Family. So Minister in MLA, so she will be speaking to you after you get iftar, because I thought it's going to be good for asking her to talk to you when you're hungry. So I'm taking that responsibility and spending between you and the iftar. And also we do have Brother Asad, the President of BCMA, who's sitting there. And he will be also speaking to you after the iftar. And I also asked Brother Amin Khan, who is the chairperson of the BCMA West Shore. And again, I think we're running a little bit late, so basically the conversation is also with West Shore about really joining the conversation and not dividing the community around different projects that will be popping up in different places. So just to let you know that we are in conversation and trying actually this to be unified initiative. So getting my laptop. understand I'm a teacher, so I like to have slides, right? So that's the way how it works. And always technology. So in the few slides between now and what I want to do, which is okay, so where do we start and where we're going? So just for some of you who are new to the CMA Victoria, it was established in 1993, so as a branch. And for some of you, you are young enough like me, you will remember the two houses that we used to have on Quadra Street, where we used to pray. And then some bold members of our communities really took actually the step to move us forward and move from the two houses to what we recognize now as Masjid Iman. And Masjid Iman has become actually a beacon for many of us. It's really the way how we run. It is actually the way how we were able to bring kids and youth to the values that we learned. And many of us are in the first generation, even some of us are born here. But the majority of us, is really we are bringing these kind of different values and different kind of perspectives. So Masjid Iman has become that kind of nurturing space for our youth. It is mentioned, so yeah, I'm trying to find the place where I'm not leaving all the way, where I stand. It allowed us to build bridges with the community. So the open houses, the opportunity actually to have a lot of people from the community, the wide community in Victoria, now recognizing that symbol and entering in that symbol and engaging and demystifying who are these Muslims, who are these people that are different, that moved here and chosen by choice actually to live here. It has also an important way how we can other people who are really seeing different kind of ways of life and understanding. So joining us and having that kind of perspective. So this is really from a recent open door event that happened at the mosque. So the mosque also cultivated the long-term connection. People started really building different relationships at different layers and long life relationships. We were able actually to invite other people to hear what Islam is all about and having gathering with different people. We were able actually to support and extend the support to the students communities in Ajubik mainly and Komosa. But that is really because we started really having some kind of place that we can call home that can really help us build these kind of ground services. We actually established it, and I think it's from really personal perspective, this kind of unique relationship with the indigenous people, the First Nations, and how common in our culture is from where we're coming and there, and those relations that we were able actually to build. But also, if you remember when we had a few years ago the attack on the Quebec mosque, and how actually the community rallied in the mosque, and the mosque became that kind of place for us to come together. It's really to build that kind of now connection, but also how the larger community came actually and built human shields around the mosque to protect the Muslims and so on. And that is because we built this kind of icon and people recognize it, and it became a way how we can really connect in different ways and different layers with different people. So we were able actually to build connections with people in power, with governments at different levels, municipal, provincial, and even actually federal. And we were able actually to push, and we are part of that in the Muslim month when it was decided in BC. And I don't see Shanaki here, but it is actually through this kind of symbol that we were able actually to support our first Muslim and refugee counselor for the city of Victoria. And all of that is thanks to having that in the States. So in this chart, what you see here, it's really the growth according to official sources, mainly Statistic Canada, that I pulled the information from. This is actually the growth of the Muslim community in Victoria. So as you can see, it was a little bit flat and even declining after we started building our started the project for Masjid Al-Iman. And many reasons actually go to explain that kind of thing. One of them is the economic crisis, but there are other kind of reasons that we may explain that. But look what happened since 2011. So if the trends continue, and this is just very simple forecasting I did, this is where it can go.
Bathroom down here.
So in 25 years from now, we could be minimum in the 25,000. Probably, sorry, we could stay low in the 10,000, but this is where it's going. And this is one of the fastest growing community in Victoria. And unfortunately, this is where we are. We have right now people praying in the parking lot. We cannot accommodate the activities. Just for this Ramadan, changing, actually switching between the men and women spaces during Taraweeh, I still receive kind of complaints, and people are not happy because people like the spaces I like, but we have a true and serious issue with space. This is what is inside, so this is in the basement, and this is the story. So for some of you who probably forgotten that since actually 2000, even when we started the project of building Masjid Al-Iman, and the people who were leading that project, I presented to them a memo, and I said to them, based on what they were planning with that space, by 2015, we will be running out of space. It's not going to be enough. And that's what really happened. So in 2015, we started this conversation, and I was part of this conversation. This is why I remember this, because I found all the documents, because they have been pulled at different kind of steps down the road, trying to get something done. So in 2015, we started at that time thinking about that we need actually to grow. We need to have space. In maybe Jamal can correct me because this is a notional date. I said maybe 2018 that we could receive the passing person who gave a big amount to this project, right? Was it 2018? Yeah, roughly 2018. Okay, so I still have a good memory of that. So about in 2018, someone ill at the hospital wanted actually to give an amount of money that is still part of our capital account sitting there. That is actually for either community center, new mosque or whatever. And then in 2019, we were able actually to start some conversation, and then we had COVID and we had stuff, and this is where we are now. We are at that stage. So this is really to bring all of us up to speed to see where things started and where we're going. So in summary, Masjid Al-Iman became a home for many of us. It became actually a place where we can actually get our spiritual kind of meet our spiritual needs or our social needs, because Masjid Al-Iman is offering, and I like actually what today Asad said, is really we are involved with people from birth to death, because it starts from starts actually with birth, it ends with death. Sorry, Jamal, I didn't include some of the pictures you sent me, because now we have our own funeral room, and this is really a way for us to honor our people. of that happened because we have this space, we have this A icon. It allows us actually to build those kind of relationships. However, today we are at that crossroad. We are in a situation where either we are going to be developing this over multiple locations, different kind of initiatives around the city, or, and that's what you're going to be talking about after Iftar, maybe a bolder vision, maybe something that can really bring us around something that we can build over multiple years, but also meeting the demand for the different kinds of groups and congregations that are now being developed around the city, whatever that Al-Iman, whatever that was sure, and so on. So I hope actually we gave you the taste. This is what you're going to be doing. And after the iftar, hopefully we'll present you the vision and you'll be seeking your help. Thank you so much.
Maghrib will be at 7:45 this evening. Reminder, parents, please again ensure you have registered your children in the kids activities in the corner for children 12 and under. So the brothers are going to be praying in the fur room, like you would go through there. So the men would go through there, and then the woman would pray in the. Sorry, the brothers are going to be praying in the running room, past the big table, so just through those doors. And then the sisters will pray in the glass room, so you can just go through those doors. We can direct you as well if you need any help.
After Salah, please go back to your seats and be called upon for iftar serving. Also ensure to stay after iftar for the rest of our program, including the draw for the $5 $50 door prizes for those who joined before 6:30 p.m.
Thank you, everybody. Jazakallah khairan.
After the prayer, please come back to your table, have a seat, and we'll call for food table by table. So this is the suggestion of our wonderful team, led by Brother Muhammad. So this is the way we will try to. So it's almost time. So we don't have dates, right? आपका ही shortest speech आपका
Setiap orang kasih seluruh yeah. Take it like take the stage and take the whole box. Take one plate out. Forest man, forest. Like take some to the thing and people and I'll take the whole box. Some for the volunteers. Yeah, he's taking the box. Okay. Put some for other volunteers and this one. Somebody needs like that. What? You have tissue? Yeah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
know there is a problem with the platform. I think someone is not working. We told her, right? Someone did something wrong with the platform. That's why I'm coming. Maybe. Make sure that the line is straight. Right. Right. So, the line, just make sure the line is straight. Another line is straight. Tell me when you're ready.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
استقيموا واستووا تراصوا. Straighten your lines, fill up the gaps. استووا. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى ما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى إن علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى فأنذرتكم نارا تلظى لا يصلاها إلا الأشقى الذي كذب وتولى وسيجنبها الأتقى الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى وما لأحد عنده من نعمة تجزى إلا ابتغاء وجه ربه الأعلى ولسوف يرضى. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. 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 سمع الله لمن حمده. ولك الحمد. الله أكبر. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام
عندي
Left side, table number 11 and 12. Left side, the back. 11 and 12.
يتفضل.
Table number 1. Please let's go back to the food.
Table number 13 on the women's side, please come up to collect your cards.
جزاكم الله خيرا. اوكي جزاكم الله خير.
Our next winner is Anid of Kaur, 250-507-9. Our next winner is Ibrahim, 250-884-0361. Calling once, calling twice, calling.
I got the prize. Look, it's twice.
He's in the back. Our next winner is Iman, 778-678-4590. For our last winner, we have
Yeah, exactly.
Allah Ibrahim, 778-922-4590. Thank you for all the people who are entered in the raffle.
Yeah, the kids, please go to the playroom.
Go back to your room. Go back. I'll track it.
Okay, so it's gonna be very tough to get your attention, right? Yeah, all the kids to the playroom. They have plenty of space for them.
Summer, can you make an announcement that people don't drink only water? But the truth. Yeah, last weekend we did the fundraiser. Remember on last week? Ramina, we had all the water. Over with the more.
Assalamu alaikum. Good, thank you. Okay, I got actually the toughest job today because I was holding you back from the food, and I am actually, you're still eating. I'm trying to get your attention. So I beg your attention so we can get on with the rest of the program. So I will present very quickly and happy to take any questions about the vision, about this goal vision. It's still a vision. And then I would ask our honorable speakers to come and talk to you. So the Honorable Grace Lord and You know, I do the silence kind of game with my students. When they don't, they start speaking, I shut up and wait until they pay attention. Should they do that? Okay, thank you. First of all, I would like, this is great effort of team and putting together the program today, thanks to the board, a lot of volunteers, but I would like also to single one person who played a very important role in organizing this today. So, Sister Zara Chaudhry. So thank you so much for all of your efforts. And I'm sorry, I'm going to mention only her, so I'm not going to be mentioning all the other people because I will be here sitting for the long time. The second thing is a disclaimer. So you can see in the background of the title slide, and you will see it actually across my presentation, all the rendering, all the sketches are produced by my good friend now, ChatGPT. So I use an AI to help me actually put on paper something that I was thinking about. And again, this is just to give you an idea to dream. It's not what is going to be the reality. Probably it's going to be different, and not probably certainly it's going to be different because you're going to see a little bit of but it gives you the idea to dream. So this is our vision, and I know this is actually produced by ChatGPT. The background image is ChatGPT. And I'm blowing up the vision so you can read it because that's it. So what we're hoping to do is build a vision for the next 25 years. When we started building, when we started the project of this mosque that we have right now, Al-Iman Mosque, many of us, we had actually different perspective of how we can grow. And I mentioned earlier that the stats at the time showed that we're going to be running out of space in a few years. As we took over in January, we are just brand new board, so we are kind of really still learning our way and the BCMA and all of that complexity. So Asad is spending a lot of time teaching us the intricacy of the organization. We came actually with the idea that we need to build this mosque, community center, cultural center, whatever. But also we heard from brothers and sisters in West Shore. They started also a project in West Shore. We learned that Al-Iman, they started 2 years ago a project. And the question is, are we interested in, as community in Victoria? And the symbol of being Muslim in Victoria is even greater than being in Vancouver, because we are in the capital city of the province. So we have that burden to be representing the rest of the community across this province. We have bigger role in representing actually the ambassador of a bigger community that lives across the province. And you'll hear Asad talking about the organization. So the idea is, should we go for smaller projects or should we go for a bold project? And what we're trying to convince you today is, let's go for a bold project and test our results. If we are not able to do it, we'll back up and do something else. But at least let's try. As you can see, at the center of this is being inclusive, is being part of the bigger community, is being sustainable, more than sustainable, being regenerative. Because we are supposed to believe we are mustakhlafina fil ard. We are responsible for this earth. We are not on top of everything. We are part of everything. And we have the responsibility to be custodian for the earth. And if we are not, and some of the things that some of you already started really complaining about, me pushing the plastic out of everything we're doing. But you see, plastic is on the table, as you see. It doesn't really make me happy. But the people in the board, they know that I'm pushing hard, really to ban everything. We're starting moving our community to be really in sync with everything. So this is why we have a vision, and it goes actually from creating a space for intellectual, for nourishing our brain, our mind, our spirit. So we have to deal with the human as a human. The other thing is about sustainability, the mixed space idea. I know, since we took over and even before, there are a lot of social issues in our community. There are people who are not able to afford housing. There are people who need actually social services and so on. So we thought if we work with other partners, like developers, like impact investors, like philanthropy, like other like government and so on, maybe we can actually leverage all of these ways in order to create spaces that can help us grow and also solve the different areas of social issues that we are dealing. And the mixed space idea. I'm going to shut that down.
Okay. Is there the system?
The slide is here. That's the basic. Okay. So the idea of mixed space is the idea that we can, working with investors, with governments, with other philanthropy, create actually opportunity for development that can return that of the product into this kind of now enterprise that we are. So we have some kind of deep thinking there about how we can get it. So the idea, the components, as you can see, and this is why ChatGPT was really good actually listening to me. At the center of this is the core, is the vision, the mosque. But we need actually to create not the mosque, not another mosque, but it's an education and cultural center. And if you read it, it's a Muslim education cultural center. And I propose it, Salam, nobody actually voted against it so far. And why? Because if you abbreviate it, it becomes Mecca, right? It's easy, it has a symbol for us, it's kind of place where we can really congregate and so on. But if you have these different components, it will have the mosque, it will have a cultural and community center, it will have an education center. An education center including the early childhood, including actually some of the schools, if we're thinking about making schools, even simply to have actually space for people to come to research. And
whatever you connect, you're going to bring it here, the brother going to put in the computer.
Studies on how
everything you guys connect is bring it here, we're going to put in the computer.
So,
no, just in the end.
25 years from now.
Yeah, in the end.
We think that we need to go with the phased approach. And the phased approach starts with getting the land. And we think that we need to find minimum 5, maybe 10. If we're able to get bigger, that would be better to get the funding. But that's where we start, because the land will determine what is the possibilities that will be around. Because we will find the land, we will shape the space, and later the space will shape us. So that's how it works. So we need to find the land, and that's if we do have already money in our capital account that we can start. It's not enough, and this is why we're doing this kind of now fundraising. It's really to be able to go and buy that land. And every one of you, you can see there are QR codes. There is a form that you can help. You can help by searching, finding, but we are working with different now agents that are helping us to move forward. The second part is the Muslim cultural center that we have, the mosque, because you can see Masjid Al-Iman is now overflowing. it's not even next year. I'm struggling to think how it will be able to, for example, accommodate Ramadan or Jumu'ah and so on. We are already at stretch. So yes, the mosque is urgent, and this is why we're putting it into the 3-7 years, meaning that it will open in 3-7 years, but I believe more 3 years than 7 years. The second part of it is the education component. In 5 years from now, with what Sister Sana is doing with the early childhood, with what Walid and his team they are doing with education, and now when they learned from Abu Bakr and Walid about this idea of the school, and even actually starting something to train ourselves in that field. So the school will be the next one. And then actually the mixed use. This is where we can, if we have enough land, and we can work with developers, we can work with the city, and so on to allow some kind of mixed use around that. For example, for residential or commercial or business development, I think we can get it. Okay, some people would say, okay, how this will benefit us, so this is why I'm saying it's more kind of really creating vision for not us, but for future generations. So in the future, when I'm dead, when I'm under the earth, when my grave is completely erased and my name is forgotten, there is something that we have left actually for future generations to be part of that. So it is a goal icon that we are creating in the capital city of Victoria, and we will actually give us the voice, the stronger voice that we have right now in Masjid Al-Iman to be able to connect with the wider community. Again, I'm going to skip how we can research this and we develop it, but I would like to go to the money because you're here for the money, right? So the money. One, imagine that you give for this, you believe in this project, and you want to help, and you can only afford a meal per week for this project, $20 per week. Please listen to this. If you can afford $20 per week for this project, and if 10% of the Muslim community, there are more than 5,000, 10% would do that, would do the same. 500 people. 500 people. So in a month, about $100. In a year, each one would contribute $1,200. Multiplied by 500, that's already $600,000 per year. I did very simple simulation with a growth of between 0 and 10% random. And those people in 25 years would have contributed $26 million.
No sugar, nothing.
The $20 that you are willing to give, and there are 500 of you, and if we are growing it a little bit over a period of 25 years, that's $26 million. That's the foundation. If we don't have that foundation, we cannot get this project off the ground. Because with that foundation that you see in the bottom, we can now reach out to other sources of funding to be able to make it $86 million, $90 million, $100 million, right? But it takes that commitment. And that's why we are here today. We are here to get you to commit, saying that you are willing to help and move it. So what you can do, and this is my call to action, and then I will turn it, so if you have any question, but then I would like to get the minister and Brother Asad as well to talk to you. Call to actions are very simple. One is, if you would like, help us find the land. We need to get that land as soon as possible, within the next 6 to 18 months. Then we need actually to help with that pledge. Be part of those first that will pledge the $20 per week. If you are able to pledge to $100 per week, we take that. If you have $1,000, we take that. You are able to pledge $1, we take that. And everyone feels that this is their project. And then actually volunteering, because if you go to the QR code, there are different groups and different committees that we need to create if we are going to move with this. And this is a long-term project. So our mandate is 2 years. We're putting the foundation and we'll move it on, but we need to create the structure for that. that my friend ChatGPT has created for me based on the information I provided. So that's where I'm hoping you are convincing to go. Any questions? Okay, so maybe on this note, I would like to invite the minister to come and help. Maybe she will fund it all. Right?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Grace Lohr, and I'm the MLA for Victoria Beacon Hill. That means I'm the provincial representative for the communities around Masjid Al-Iman, and I'm incredibly grateful to be here with you tonight as the provincial representative. I had the opportunity to visit the mosque during the open house last month, and it was really wonderful to have a chance to learn and connect, and again to join you again tonight. Ramadan Mubarak to all of you. I am grateful to join for a meal and for a chance to connect. Some of you I've had the opportunity to meet already in a number of different ways. Some of you I know through the George J. Community School where my children are students. But many of you I'm meeting for the first time and really looking forward to the opportunity to build relationships and connections. I know the Muslim community on the South Island is a tight community, and we are so fortunate to have you and the mosque and the community in the heart of Victoria. And what a gift to join you tonight to hear about the community's needs, as well as the vision for the future, a vision for a place for education, connection, for childcare, for prayer, for continued learning. And already had an opportunity to speak to a couple of you about what that vision might take, and including around childcare. I think there's an opportunity as your local provincial representative and for our government to find ways to support. And so I really look forward to continuing to have the conversation and to support the vision as we look to grow and build a place, again, for education, connection, and for community. I'm also grateful this evening to have had the opportunity to speak to a number of you about other work and connection you're doing in community. And I think I'm really looking forward to continuing those conversations, work that you're doing, the things that are important, the resilience in community that you are building in a number of ways. And I really welcome those ongoing conversations. Wishing you all the best for the last 10 days of Ramadan, and I know it's so significant and so important. So wishing you the best over the next 10 days. My community office is on 4th Street right near Cook, and if there are things that my team can do to support in accessing or navigating potential services, but also to continue the conversation on your vision and what role you may be able to play in supporting that to become a reality. Thank you again for having me, and Ramadan
So thank you so much, Minister. You honored us by being here, and our doors are good. You always open. So as of now, you're gonna do your magic, right? I know. My role is done now. What have you been working on?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Salatu wassalamu ala Rasulil Kareem. Obviously, that's the most difficult spot. For the last 20 days, I've been running around. This is the first time I'm not among the food. So before the Ramadan, in the Ramadan, they make the announcement. So between you and food is only asar. And today, I am after the food. And the most difficult part, which I can understand, after the food, people feel sleepy, which I can see. But I need your 15 minutes, not more than that. So Brother Adil brings the chat GPT, and I have a manufacturer, Brother Nawab Shah, of 60 years back. So I am in the middle. So chat GPT, manufacturer, and I'm in the middle. So we plan, go get it. So the go get it what? The product. And I'm going to share you some of the things which we have achieved in the past. I'm going back 66 years back. The people of the video, they have nothing. You have a Masjid Salam, you have a community. What's the community? It is the face of the BC. Face of the BCMA. This house is filled with intellectual, professionals, the government officials, and successful businessmen. So all four factors are sitting. My sister and my brother and our future. They're all sitting in this room. So what I see here and what you are doing here, all the development of this province, the planning of this province, what is happening in BC, in Victoria. And you're all sitting here doing your role in their capacity. Some are here are people are PhD, some of them are in IT specialists. Like I would say that every table carry a lot of it. So 57 years back in Vancouver when we have nothing, no masters. As Brother Nawal, I know Brother Nawal for the last 26 years when he used to come. He's a man not only welcome people, he bring the food from the home too, long ago. So when we come here visit him in the masjid, so he bring the food and fed us. There's no halal. So this West State, there was a center, there was a masjid by Pakistan Canada Association. So nothing else. So those people, some of the people sit there and they think about future. And they think very clearly. Maybe today this chat GPT looks very little bit confusing, but it's very doable. Today, PCMA holds a $250 million worth organization. Our fees are from Nanaimo to the Prince George. We are catering the spiritual need of 150,000 Muslims across BC. This is nothing happened overnight, and there was no magic. The action was the community to get together. They think together. They communicate together. And that's how we build up. And today, under this roof, we are all sitting together. As I promise you that I won't take more than 15 minutes. And all I need from you that we think one thing, one thought. That the project which Brother Adil and his team brought in, we can achieve it. Everything Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we brought in, there is a solution. Allah does not bring any task on the human being which He does not provide a solution. If we think in the right direction, there is always a solution. It seems like a big money, but as Brother Adil mentioned, 25 years. In 25 years, many of us will be not even here. But we are not thinking for tomorrow. I was sitting with Brother Adil, and when I see there's $125,000 for the target, so I think, Brother Adil, that's very possible. We have done it.
And like just a week or week and a half ago, I was in Westshore. Brother Amin is sitting here. What a man. He had made everything possible these days in 20 minutes more than $200,000. So if I compare Victoria with Westshore, so we should rate $500,000. But we are not going to. We're not going to put you in a test like you raised $500,000 tonight. Brother Adil has also disclosed the magic. So we need from this roof 100 people. How many people we are sitting here? As then anybody can calculate, I believe it's more than 100. So let's remove the young children and the individual. I think we have 100 individual who has the financial ability and the capacity to pledge and a $20, which Brother Adil said, for 2-year commitment. And with the intention, because the intention we made it today, and even we don't fulfill, I promise you, you will get the reward on the basis of your intention which you made it today. In 2 years, maybe our financial situation, Allah save us, how the government is running, the life of every individual is getting difficult, cost of living is difficult. Sorry, Mr. Honorable, this is the part I'm going to say to you. The cost of living is very expensive, and I'm hoping that in next 2 years we would be able to pay $20 per week. So, inshallah, let's come to the businesses that we have to raise this much money. So I need 100 people who can pledge this amount of the money, which is not much. We're not asking you $10,000. We're not asking you 50 people for $5,000, not 100 people for this much money. Can we raise it? I paid my $100 when I entered, and I pay the rest of $1,100 in the year. So when I enter, I have paid my $100 for this one. So I need hands for 100 people from this group. Then we can raise hands? $100? Yes. I need, unless we don't have 100 hands, we're not going to put our hand down. Bismillah. One. So, yes. So the names are coming. So where are the volunteers? Take the platform. So we need, okay. So we need 50 from the women sisters. MashaAllah. 1, 2. We got 20 here on. Brother Adam, we have 100. So you promise 100 tonight, and we're going to talk about the next plan.
Yes.
Okay.
Go for $1 million.
Okay, brother and sister, 100. Then I'm going to disclose you the next plan. How we going to do it? So 100. How many we are?
We have 200 something.
200? We got it?
No, the number.
We are 200. So we gonna, the brother was announcing, mashallah, he was doing great job. Table number 8 and 9 come for the food. So I'm gonna do this job now. Table number 1. Excuse me if you feel bad. I need the hand from each table. Brother, this table. Raise your hand. Who's ready for $100? 1. Okay, 2. I'm not coming to your table yet. Yes. Okay, 2. Yes, for the next table. How many hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes, next table. Sheikh Shami, your table. This is a table of barakah. Everybody, mashallah. You got sample from this. Okay, brother, next table. This table, 1. Okay, yes, my brother, next table. This table. Okay, moving back to this table. Yes, my brother. You are the one who takes the food number 1. I need hands now. 1. This table, brother, look at me. I need hands now. Okay, mashallah, good. So this table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next table. Yes, brother, this table, you got it. 1, 2. Brother, Mahid, your table. 1, 2. Back. 3. Okay. This table. MashaAllah. Good. MashaAllah. Good. We have sister. So the brother have done their part. Let me raise the money first, question after.
some months have 5 days. Yes. Yes. We will explain how. But your hand is up. One. Other part. Yes. This table 2. 3. Okay, brother Adil, this table has 3. Okay, next table, please. Yes. Next table. Yes, sister. Okay. Sister, I think yes, this table have already 5 6. Yes, my sister. 5 6 days. Okay, in this side I will cover the table. People just raise your hand. MashaAllah. Okay, so we have 100 brother Adil. We have close to 100. So how are we going to get the 500? So every Juma, I spoke with Brother Adil. Every Juma, as we are already packed, so we're going to have a booth every week, and we will be encouraging people to sign up this pledge for $100 a month. So after this money, so we have a plan. I'm going to be quick now. Sister, I need a couple of minutes. Sister. Hello. I need a couple of more minutes, please. So as I said, we have already got 100 people. So our target is to get the 500 people. And how are we going to get this 500 people? Every Juma, we have, I believe, 2 or 3 Juma. So we're going to keep signing up those pledges unless we get that 500 people. And after this, we have a plan. I spoke with Brother Adil, so we're going to be walking throughout BC. All masajid, my road start. I promise Brother Adil, as long as you are going to every masjid, every city, any country, I will be walking through with you. Inshallah, we will do our part, and rest we leave with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I believe our intentions are pure, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring the success. So we are all together. Correct? Yes? Yes. Okay.
Yes, I know. Okay. Otherwise, we're back, right? Okay, so thank you so much. So yeah, I think we're coming actually to the conclusion. So I would like first of all to thank all of you for being here, for supporting. We are going to ask Sheikh Sani to make dua for all of us. I would like to thank the board, the women board, the men board, but all of you that you believe you are here. And inshallah, this will be the beginning for a big vision for the house. Oh yeah, that's what Martin is telling me is I want to remind you that we have charity goals status, so you get actually tax receipt, and it is $100 per month based on $20 per week. If you can contribute more, that's great.
So when it says come to tax receipt, so I'm the person who can help you. So please, if you are going to donate, fill the form with all your information. So then we make sure that we have your record, and then you get your tax receipt. Don't say I don't need tax receipt. Tax receipt is your right from the government, because then you get a refund to your tax. And then if you don't want that, come back to me again and donate it when you have the tax refund. But please fill your information into the forms. Make sure all the information are accurate, and we will give you tax receipt.
I got only one, I need it because the system was here. Take this.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله
الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم إنا أمسينا نشهدك ونشهد حملة عرشك وملائكتك وجميع خلقك بأنك أنت الله لا إله إلا أنت وحدك لا شريك لك وأن محمدا عبدك ورسولك. Lord, praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And just one thing, I want actually your attention for only not even 2 minutes. Half a minute to just remind all of us that tonight is the first night of the last Ashra of Ramadan. And tonight, for those who are, mashallah, filling up the form, this could be Laylatul Qadr. Yes, so this is the last Ashra. And if you give tonight, it will be multiplied by 1,000 months, 83. And every good deed you do tonight, كل عمل صالح مضاعف 1000 شهر. ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر. تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر. سلام هي حتى مطلع. فصل الله يعطينا جميعا ليلة القدر إن شاء الله. ليلة القدر is the night of the power. And the power is the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I just want you to listen to one qasam, one oath. قسم أقسم به الله سبحانه وتعالى في سورة الليل. وعندما نتكلم عن العطاء, when we talk about giving, we use many ayat and hadith. But if we look deeper into Surah Al-Layl, which was also presented to us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the qasam. We are actually in the night. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَى وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا تَجَلَّى وَمَا خَلَقَ الذَّكَرَ وَالْأُنثَى. When the night falls and covers everything, and when the day shines brightens, and the one who created male and female, إن سعيكم لشتى. All your efforts are diverse. All your efforts are diverse. فأما من أعطى واتقى. So two things. He gave and he will the taqwa of Allah. He is pious and he or she is fearful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is aware of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وصدق بالحسنى. So that's the thing. That Iman and faith in Allah, that you believe in the best reward. And the best reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Jannah al-Abdullah as-samawat wal-ard. A heaven which is the width of the whole sky and the earth. وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره. That will make it easy for him. We will make it easy for him or her. That worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be devoted himself and myself to Allah. فسنيسره لليسرى. نسأل الله يجعلنا منهم. We ask Allah to be from those whom Allah will make it easy for them in this life and the life of hereafter, inshallah. وأما من بخل واستغنى. From the other side, those who withhold and they think that they don't need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وكذب بالحسنى. So they deny and they reject. They don't have that faith in Akhirah, the promise of Allah. We don't want difficulty. We don't want hardships. We won't eat for ourselves and for our generations to come, inshallah. So for this, alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given this at the beginning of the last Ashra, inshallah. Congratulations. Mubarak alaykum. وصل الله ان شاء الله في هذه الايام يقدم ونصلي حتى يسر الله سبحانه وتعالى علينا وعليكم ان شاء الله. ويجيب ان شاء الله ان الله سبحانه وتعالى اللهم يا رب العالمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم يا رب العالمين اسالك يا رب الهدى والتقى والعفاف. اللهم يا رب العالمين يا رب العالمين يا حي يا قيوم المسلمين يا حي يا قيوم يا رب العالمين. يا من نور وجهك كما عشت عظيم يا رب وبارك وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه عذاب النار. اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى من القول والعمل الصالح يا رب العالمين. اللهم احفظنا، اللهم احفظ رجالنا ونساءنا وبناتنا واولادنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم احفظ يا رب اجيالنا القادمه يا الله. والله كلك اللهم ربنا هب لنا من ازواجنا وذرياتنا قرة اعين واجعلنا للمتقين والله we ask you, Ya Allah, we are doing our part. This is your sunnah, this is your way, this is your law. That we do the asbab, Ya Allah. But you are the one, you are the second asbab. You are the one who brings the means. Ya Allah, we give we donate, we give. But you are the one who creates. And you are the one who gives. Say, kun fayakun. Ya Allah, we ask you, Ya Allah, to bring us a place, a masjid, a community, a place where we can refuse to, and our children can refuse to, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we ask you to make it happen, Ya Allah. From your design, from your children. Ya Allah, we need protection, Ya Allah. Our children, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, they should have a place to play, Ya Allah, in a safe environment. Ya Allah, we ask you to protect them, and we ask you, Ya Allah, to give us the means, to give us the guidance, to make it easy for us, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, unite us all. اللهم وفق بين قلوبنا، اللهم يا رب اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الله. اللهم ربنا اغفر لنا ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين سبقونا بالايمان. اللهم لا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين سبقونا بالايمان. ربنا انك رؤوف رحيم يا رب العالمين. The most kind, you are the one who is the kindest and compassionate, Ya Allah. Have mercy on all of us. Accept from all of us, Ya Allah. تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم. وتب علينا يا مولانا انك انت التواب الرحيم. برحمتك يا ارحم الراحمين. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا برحمتك يا ارحم الراحمين. جزاكم الله خيرا.
Some check. Some check. So if you want to check account, and then I have Batula is collecting some steps in there. Yeah. And this one too. That's my box.
Take this box, the 3 boxes. Thank you. Thanks for your help.
ابوي راح ولا؟
Yeah. Take it because I got so much deal. I got new deal with the much. Putting the lady somewhere in the same place. Yes. This one also.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. We have a lot of leftover food already ready and prepared in containers. So if you want to take some home, please feel free. We have a lot of leftover food already in containers on the tables. Please feel free to take some home.
I'm busy. Don't be lisa the items.
This is $1,000. $1,005. Got it?
حفلة كبيرة قوي والأنفة خاسر Yeah, I am doing. We're taking in charge. We're on this declaration.
Aiza che lui ha avuto da non avuto già che può triste sono lui. Ma che lui don't rush because of the way to figure out. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
See, we're trying to get We were gonna leave the chairs as it was, but it looks like the men already started, so if you can just tell them to lean against the wall rather than in the middle. I just can't communicate with the men.
Sure, yeah. Sí. Gracias. I don't know. أسأله.
You gotta go for 1,000.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. I would go for 1,000. Put 900. Yeah, I gave 100 already.
You gotta go 5 and then 4.
Okay.
We don't have to put them in the trolley, do we?
No. I think you asked the sisters who were here at the picture. I think they did the setup, not us. So we leave it like this. Brother Nawad, do we need to clean up all the tables?
I think so.
Really?
Volunteer, don't let them go.
Check it.
Brother, once
Can you say it again? تعال يا فدي تعال يا فدي سنعمل Can you print it again? Okay. Can you print it and give me?